Good afternoon and welcome to More Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and I have Kream the cat here with me. He is a very sleepy guy. I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day out there, and I hope that those of you individuals who have managed to get yourself a gear so far are very happy with your gears. I know I'm happy with my gears, and I'm ecstatic to have my mini bot collection increased by one. I I have to say, I really like gears. This has been a very fun transformer, and I have him sitting here amongst all the other mini bots, and we're going to do a little size comparison and then set everything off to the side, and we're going to get into talking about the vehicle mode, its pros, its cons, what I like about it, what I dislike about it, and so on. And for some reason, your arm popped up, Beachcomber. That's weird. Why did that happen? Beachcomber. There you go. That's a good beachcomber. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. Yeah. If you don't mind, go below, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Those go a long way to helping me reach more people. And reaching more people is the goal of this channel. Raising awareness every day, all the time. All right, let's get into comparing him to pipes here. Let's take a look. So we got gears here, and comparing him to pipes, we're gonna knock that over because no video is complete on Blind Prime without me knocking something over. Gears is just a smidge shorter than the vehicle mode for pipes, and also pipes is taller, not by much. I've got the gun for Cosmos attached to pipes right now, but pipes is just a smidge taller. Of course, I gave Pipes a light bar on top of his truck mode. Why not? We're going to set Pipes over here off to the side next to the Kream head. Kream, can you not lean on my light strut, please? Every other day you knock this light over. There's all this room where you can sleep, but you choose to sleep on the Transformers. Okay, so let's continue. We've got Brawl here, Brawn. Let's take a look at Brawn compared. All right, Brawn and Pipes are almost the same, but Pipes' vehicle mode is just a smidge, just a tiny smidge, longer than Brawn's. There we go. Compare them like that. There we are. Yeah, you could take a glimpse of that. That's neat. All right, so, and Brawn is about at the same height as Pipes in vehicle mode. Really, really well done. Well, I'm going to set Brawn over here. Who we got here? We got a cliff jump. No, this is a Bumblebee. So Bumblebee's next. I know Bumblebee's going to be the shorter one, so we're going to put Bumblebee there. And actually, wait a minute. Wait a tick. Bumblebee's the longer bot. Yeah, that's neat. Let's switch him around again. There we go. Bumblebee is the longer bot. Isn't that cool? Didn't expect that one coming, but he's just a smidge longer, though Pipes has him in height. Take a look at that. Yeah, Pipes has got him in height. That's definitely happening. All right. And Cliff Jumper is going to be the same. A little bit longer, and definitely Pipes has got him on height. And we come over here to Huffer, and Huffer is the longer guy and the taller guy, just like Pipes. And that, yeah, go look comparisons there. I am really liking these mini bots. I really am, and I'm really appreciating how close to how close they are in size, but yet slightly different. It's really great. Now, Warpath here is the longer guy and the taller guy in vehicle mode. His tank mode is definitely winning whenever it comes to both height, length, and girth. His tank mode is wider than Pipes as well. So I'm going to set him off over there. Now we're down to the last two. Beachcomber, which is, of course, an amazing transformer, just like Brawn was. And Beachcomber is longer, but Pipes is taller. There you go. Beachcomber longer, Pipes taller, but Beachcomber's also got the width on where Pipes doesn't. Beachcomber and Warpath are about the same width. And finally, Cosmos here, which is like comparing apples to carrots. They're just different in all scales. So, but we can set. Let's see. Can we set his little stand on top of Pipes of Pipes here? I mean, not Pipes, Gears. Let's lower Gears' ramp thing, and there we go. Woo! Yeah, he's still like picking him up. Woo! So that's Cosmos. Cosmos is just a really fun transformer. So finally, we've got Pipes got all these names in my head. We've got Gears all by himself. Let me go ahead and close that tailgate. He's a really fun truck, and as you just saw, you can, he fits well with the other mini-bots, very well with the other mini-bots. His vehicle mode is very solid too, and it's got a couple of neat little weird things about it that I appreciate. So first off, you can fold the wheels in, but that requires us removing this gun from the hand. So let's go ahead and get this gun. Wiggle it out. There it goes. All right. So we just remove his gun from underneath the vehicle mode that I had it at, and we can close down his wheels on both the front and the back. It creates something similar to Siege Optimus Prime, where we have kind of just a hover truck mode. Ooh. Though I think this was just kind of you can do it because of transformation. It wasn't really something that was too planned out because he's not really a Cybertronian vehicle. He's more on the Earth style vehicle, so the whole hovering doesn't really work for him as well. And oh, cool, I didn't lose the gun. There are plenty of siege ports in this vehicle mode, though. We can count them here. Well, there's one there. There's another one up here, I think. All right. Yeah. So there's 2 on each side. That's 4, and then there's 2 on his roof, which makes him have 6 in vehicle mode, which isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. I think having 6 siege ports in vehicle mode is really nice, because not everybody has 6, and there's a lot of vehicle modes nowadays that don't have 1, like, Earthrise Bumblebee. He doesn't have a single siege port available in vehicle mode, which is a shame. But you can put his gun on top of his roof, so he can just kind of float around and fire. And he's going to attack the cat. Pew, 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 pew. Kream does not care. Kream is immune. It was not very effective. Okay, let's set the gun off to the side and continue talking about this cool vehicle mode. Not much really to talk about, except I did also want to point out something that I should have talked about yesterday. So when you're transforming him, if you have the wheels folded up, you won't actually be able to transform him because the wheels on the back are, when they fold up, they cover up the plate, his chest piece that folded up. So in order to transform that chest piece, you have to pull each of these wheels out. Then you grab the tail thing, you pull that chest piece out and put the wheels back afterwards. But if you want to kind of lock the transformation in, closing those wheels in the back does act as a lock to keep this guy from transforming. Just a little thing I noticed. So let's put him back into vehicle mode. I pull those wheels out, and we're going to go ahead and talk about this. So underside vehicle mode, not too bad. A very clean underside. There doesn't seem to be any waffling going on down here. It's been really well done. The front of this vehicle has got a really well sculpted grille. Got some headlights and stuff going on the front of this truck. I like the bumper for the truck. It's a really nice bumper. Yeah, where the license plate could be. It'd been cool if they had given us like painted license plates that had the Transformers name on them, like they did with alternators. That would have been cool. But a missed opportunity, in my opinion. Now, the sides of this vehicle are really well sculpted in. We've got this really big wheel well because this guy's not just a truck, but he's also a truck that's kind of pumped up just a bit, raised up just slightly. Some people have complained about the thinness of the wheels, and I have to say, the wheels are kind of thin, but for the transformation to happen like it needs to, they needed to be that thin, sadly. It would have been cool to have thicker wheels, but it's understandable why they went with the direction they went with. And of course, because of the big bulbous thing on each wheel, you could just say each one of these wheels has its own engine. Anyway, I mean, it's a Transformer, so of course they're all four-wheel drive. They don't need a transmission. Come further going on the side here, we've got that nice wheel well. There's a siege port right next to it on the front, and we come over here to where these, where the door would be, and it's kind of hinted at there with a few lines that occur when all this stuff is folded in, but it's very, very light that there's a door there, but you can tell there's a door there. They have the rear view mirrors, which I always appreciate rear view mirrors on these vehicles. And those are one of the biggest things that can help you figure out the exact scale of a Transformers vehicle is by using those rear view mirrors. They really, really help. That was how I was able to figure out, which one of the Studio Series Constructicons were in the scale of Titan class, and which one of the Studio Series Constructicons were in the scale of the normal Chug scale Transformer. Because not all of the Constructicons that came in Studio Series were Chug scale, Some of them were a little different, and the only two that I found that were chug scale in that was the Mixmaster and the bulldozer. I'm forgetting his name. It's not Skipjack, but Skipjack was a bulldozer. So those guys, um, they're more on the chug scale, but everything else was perfectly scaled to Titan class and core class. It was really nice. Anyway, moving back to this guy. So we've got this cool wheel well in the back. It's not too much. There's not really very exciting things going on. This feels like a truck that's got something in its bed because we've got the truck edges going on there, and then we've got this bed, but it's filled with stuff. And what it really feels like to me is this feels like one of those work trucks, not like a tow truck, but in the sense of if you've ever seen a contractor who has one of those bigger trucks that has that flatbed that has all that stuff on it. Yeah, that's kind of what this feels like. One of those work trucks, a truck that's got a permanent things installed in it, and this big uh, I guess, toolbox thing that sits against the back window to stop anything heavy from being put in the truck from smashing that back window apart. That's what those bigger work trucks seem to have. It, for my imagination, I can reach and do that. And there's also another way you can store the gun back here. You could take the gun's very long ammo pack and stick it in so that the rear of the gun sticks out the back and seems to be sort of like a tow truck hitch or something like that. It's not the greatest in the world, but you can use your imagination and get there. I don't really like putting the gun in there, but it does fit. You can flip the guy upside down and shake it, and that gun's not going anywhere. That's a good look at that. I can hold him by the gun that's in his back area. It fits very nicely. Isn't that right, Kream? Do you agree? No, he's just going to lay back down. All right. But anyway, this is nuts. Knocking stuff around. So coming down to the very end of this, we've got this really weird, these Cybertronian sci-fi style tailgate, which definitely doesn't really work with the rest of the Earth mode kind of feel this guy has, but it works for Gears, I think. We never got to really see the rear of his vehicle very often. At least I don't think so. I'm trying to rack my memory about his vehicle mode, and I don't think we saw it very often at all. If we did, then it was in one of those mass clips with all the other vehicle modes. So that's all I kind of got on him, though I do like the fact that the tailgate does come down. Nothing in there for you to do anything with, but still, the tailgate can fold up and fold down. I think that's really cool. Kind of makes me think of the Alternator's Optimus Prime that was a truck and had a fold down tailgate. But I'll put the gun in the spot between his legs and call this video to a conclusion. I think this vehicle mode is definitely, it's got its little hiccups to it, and I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think maybe they could have done a little better, but I'm hard pressed to figure out how they could have done better with this guy. So possibly a 9.5. Yeah, a 9.5 out of 10. It's just a few things that could have been done a little better, but that's it. So 9.5 out of 10 for vehicle mode, 10 out of 10 for transformation, because I'll stand by that. I'll die on that hill. And I'll give it a 10 out of 10 for the robot mode. Well, 9.5, 10 out of 10, because that backpack is a little big, but it doesn't upset him. He doesn't fall backwards from it. He is well balanced in robot mode and has a lot of great articulation. Overall rating for this guy is a contender for best figure of the year. I will stand by that. He is definitely going to be in the top 10 for me for 2024. And I highly recommend that you go pick this figure up yourself. Not only is he an amazing G1 character that was just a lot of fun in the show, and we are very happy to get one, but he is also a great Transformer, and that is really cool. I appreciate the fact that not only is he a character that I desperately wanted for my collection, but he's also a Transformer that I can cherish and I can transform multiple times. This is most likely, unless they ever come out with something better, be my permanent Gears. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Remember, tomorrow is a very fun day for many people in the United States, so be safe tomorrow. Don't toke and drive, and be safe, be well, and don't forget to have some fun. Until next Prime, bye-bye for now.